Independence City Council taking next steps to fill a vacant seat. Councilmember Karen DeLucci passed away from lung cancer last Tuesday, just days after voters re-elected her to her position. Her death created legal chaos with the lawsuit filed 2 days later. Candidate Mike Huff filed the suit against the Jackson County Election Board, a city clerk, and the estate of Councilwoman DeLucci. He alleges she had become incapacitated before the city clerk certified the election results. Huff, by the way, placed third in the election and seeks to implement a city charter that would prevent a reopening in the election and passing the seat to Huff.
With that case set to turn to the court, tonight the City Council spent a portion of their meeting honoring that late councilwoman's legacy.
KSHB 41 News reporter Andres Gutierrez at tonight's meeting. Andres, an eventful night for Independence after the recent election, no doubt.
Kevin, a big night here as we saw a transfer of power. Usually for the newly elected leaders, it is a time to celebrate. Instead, a lot of heavy hearts here as many are still mourning the death of Karen DeLucci.
I'm Laura.
Going into tonight's Independence City Council meeting, residents pinned white ribbons for lung cancer awareness. It's the disease that took the life of council member Karen DeLucci.
We had so many memories of times when we could just be asking each other honest questions and getting honest answers, which is what I so appreciated in her as a council member.
Inside a memorial where the 64-year-old would sit to conduct the city's business. At their first meeting since her passing, colleagues honored DeLucci.
She would always listen, may not always disagree, but she always listens. So she is going to be truly missed. She would walk through and talk through areas that she might have differed with me. And I love that about Karen.
DeLucci won re-election in the April 5th election and would have been part of tonight's induction ceremony. Instead, her daughter accepted her election certificate. 2 days after DeLucci's death, outgoing council member Mike Huff sued the Jackson County Election Board, claiming DeLucci was incapacitated because of her illness and shouldn't have been declared the winner.
The timing had to be done. That's the state law. I had to file it at that day. It has nothing to do with her death or anything else like that.
As the case plays out in court, the city's new mayor, Rory Rowland, promises it will continue to be business as usual.
You know, I just want to go forward in a positive, productive way, and this team wants to work together. In order to be a championship rowing team, you all got to row the boat together, and that's what we plan to do.
Now, the new council did take up a proposal. They introduced it tonight that would call for a special election to find DeLucci's replacement. There wasn't a lot of discussion around it. They are expected to take it up again on May 2nd. Reporting live tonight in Independence, Andres Gutierrez, KSHB 41 News.